Was piept hier? Bin gleich wieder da. Muss irgendwas bei den Nachbarn sein. Autoverkauf. Genau, das wollte ich alles in die Tour packen. Nun war ich. So. Oh. Dann hätte ich das alles. Gerne noch mal kurz in die Krypta, um die Sachen in die Tour zu lagern. Dann gehen wir nach Val Royal, um Josephine zu helfen.
Mix and match. What can I do for you?
I'll see you later, Dagna.
I can't wait.
Good to see you.
Okay.
I'll be back later.
I'll be here.
Kann ich eigentlich von hier... Sorry. Ups.
It's the Grand Ball in the Winter Palace, you stumbling fool.
Is that why I've had nothing?
In the Inquisition? Red Jenny? How's that fit?
She's making sure they don't forget us.
Hope she still has time for us. There's trouble up
I
the
told
hill.
you I was right not to send supplies to Haven. Look what happened there.
Good day.
I am more
Good
worried
day.
about who attacked them and why.
So, Josephine. Oh, hier. Hi, Süße.
Do you know where this noble wanted to meet us?
I do. The Comte Poivers invited us to his mansion, not far from here. I pray he clears up the deaths of my messengers, as promised.
Also, let's
Lead the
go.
way.
Welcome, my friend.
Thank you for seeing us, Comte Poivers.
The honor is mine. Please, sit.
Eben die mit den
It's
Masken
an
immer.
honor to assist two such distinguished guests.
Danke für die Hilfe.
We appreciate your help, Comte.
The death of Lady Montily's servants must weigh heavily on you. Have you heard of the House of Repose?
The Assassin's League?
My contacts obtained a copy of a document in the archives. Contract for life.
The House of Repose is hereby sworn to eliminate anyone attempting to overturn the Montiliers' trading exile in Orlais.
Und wer hat's unterzeichnet?
Who's sending these assassins?
The contract was signed by a noble family. The Du Paraquets.
But the Du Paraquets died out as a noble line over 60 years ago.
Indeed. But the contract was signed 109 years ago.
How can a family try to kill you after they died out?
The Du Paraquets were our rivals. They drove the Montiliers from Val Royaux. This contract was drawn up over 100 years ago, but it wasn't invoked until I tried to overturn my family's exile.
Unpleasant though it may be, the House of Repose is merely fulfilling its contract.
Ach, sein Auftrag. Der Auftrag ist doch uralt.
If the people who wanted your family dead are gone, why are the assassins still after you?
A contract is a contract, Inquisitor. Orlesian businesses live and die by their reputations. The entire guild's welfare would be endangered if an agreement was tossed aside on a whim of time or fate.
She's quite right, Your Worship. The House of Repose is doing what it feels necessary. By its standards.
Also, und wie lautet der Plan?
I assume you have a thought or two on this, Josephine?
The Du Paraquets still have descendants under the common branch. If we elevate them to nobility, a Du Paraquet could annul the contract on my life.
Oh,
That will take time, Lady Montilier. Time during which the House of Repose will be obliged to hunt you.
Will they now? You are exceedingly well informed. You're not to have said you'd heard rumors, at best.
A bit of subterfuge. This contract on your life is an ugly business. One the House of Repose deeply regrets.
er gehört dazu.
But this is Orlais. Even an assassin's word is his bond.
Aber sehen kommt.
Does Comte Boisvert actually exist?
Absolutely. The Comte's offer to reveal the killers of Lady Montilier's messengers was genuine. So was his information somehow. An end to be tied up later.
I'm guessing the actual Comte Boisvert met with a fatal accident.
Comte Boisvert slumbers in a nearby closet. Nothing more. The contract on Lady Montilier's life is so unusual, we felt the courtesy of an explanation was in order.
It is appreciated, monsieur.
Your idea to seek out the Du Paraquet to revoke our orders is an interesting one. I wish you luck. I did not come to shed blood today, Inquisitor. Only to speak. Might I pass?
Warum?
Why warn us about your contract and let us go?
In Orlais, it is only decent to inform those involved in a contract when extraordinary circumstances conspire.
And the guild's reputation would suffer if you ignored the contract. I quite understand.
Thank you, my lady. May we conclude with my departure?
Na gut. Ich werde beides wahrscheinlich bereuen. Wenn ich ihn jetzt ergreife, sind die wahrscheinlich die Assassinen-Gilde ganz auch hinter uns her. Ach komm.
Go then.
Good day, Your Worship. My lady, I pray we never meet again.
Josephine, ich werde dich beschützen.
Well, I didn't think our meeting would end like this.
We'll deal with these assassins.
I have some thoughts. Let's discuss them back at Skyhold. I'll feel safer with the castle's walls around me.
Do you hear something?
Oh,
Ah, stimmt.
goodness. Comte Boisvert, is that you? Oh, the lock's been broken off. We'll find a saw. I realize the cabinet is quite valuable, Comte, but surely... A locksmith, then? As you wish.
Jetzt kann ich... Kann ich die zwei hier alleine lassen? Ah. Hat sich das auch erledigt? Das heißt, wir müssen jetzt irgendwie einen Nachfahren von diesen, ich habe vergessen, wie sie hießen, finden und ihn adlig machen. Das kann er den Auftrag nicht tun, den Auftrag nicht als erledigt markieren. Also.
What's the chant say about this? I never paid attention.
Assholes kicked in the maker's door. He made them darkspawn. That's where they...
First enchanter Vivienne wishes to register a complaint about the upholstery in the dining hall.
Oh.
I've already told her we cannot replace it with velvet right now. It is a little worn.
Josephine, what's the plan?
I'm so sorry, Inquisitor. I never thought my family's trading status would trap us in an assassin's plot.
You couldn't have known it would lead to this House of Repose coming after you.
It still shouldn't have slipped past me. I've tracked down the last two paraquets. If they become gentry, they can annul the contract on my life. We'll require a noble from Val Royaux to sponsor them, a judge to provide documents, a minister to ratify them.
It's so like you to take the longest course of action, even when your life is at stake.
I assume you already know everything about this mess.
There is a faster way, Josephine. The original contract on your life is in the vaults of the House of Repose. If my agents infiltrate it and destroy the original, the assassin will have no obligation to chase you.
Liliana, please. I want no more bloodshed over a personal affair.
Don't be so stubborn, Josie. How long will it take you to gather these favors in Val Royaux?
Muss ich mich jetzt hier schon entscheiden? Ich meine, ich kann das machen und dann irgendeine andere Quest machen, aber das verzögert ja, das löst das Problem ja nicht. So funktionieren die Dinge in Olé einfach nicht. Ich meine, das wäre der in Anführungszeichen einfache Weg, da in die Schatzkammer den Vertrag vernichten. Dann gibt es keinen Vertrag mehr, wo man brechen kann oder lösen muss. Aber...
We can solve this without more deaths on either side.
My people are ready, should you change your mind. I'll post a watch on our ambassador in case the House of Repose visits.
I appreciate it, but I still believe elevating the two paraquets will solve this. First, we need to perform some favors in Val Royaux. I'd be happy to discuss where we could begin.
Okay. Ist das schön? Das heißt, okay. Warte mal. Ich muss mir mal das Optionale durchlesen. Ob es da irgendwas Nachteiliges geben wird. Also erstmal die Berichte abholen. Wie fand die Torwache der Himmelsfest? Ich habe gehört, der Bürgermeister von Kambat wurde gefunden. Steckt ihn in eine Zelle, sobald er hergebracht. Da kann er ein bisschen schmoren, bis der Inquisition hinausholt, um über ihn zu richten. Nice. Königliche Elfenwurzel 6, nice. Was wäre das? So, wo ist jetzt hier das Neue mit Ja. Geniale will den Spion nach Mordauftrag gegen Josephine suchen lassen. Würde diese zerstört, hätte das Haus der Ruhe keinen Grund mehr, gedrungene Mörder auf sie anzuhetzen. Die Unterwanderung des Hauses der Ruhe wird allerdings Zeit und vermutlich das ein oder andere Leben kosten.
Crestwood has had no further trouble with the undead.
After what happened, it will take time for the village to recover.
Die Adlige von Walchevin haben Miller, einen Spion der Inquisition, geschnappt. Lässt sie glauben, sie sei eine Barbadin im Auftrag des orleanischen Hofs. Diese Täuschung wird nicht ewig Bestand haben. Befreie sie, bevor ihr Herrscher herausfindet, wer sie wirklich ist. Und löse gerne eine Untersuchung oder sogar ihre Hinrichtung vor.
Inquisitor.
Also es geht 17 Minuten. Wie lange geht das hier noch? 21 Minuten. Ich will nur mal gucken, was jetzt mit der Quest passiert. Jetzt kann ich nicht mehr mit ihr reden.
Yes?
Let's speak later.
Goodbye. What did Sir Blackwall say?
He says so long as we only threaten the Warden's right of conscription without invoking it.
Any news on the House of Repose, Inquisitor?
Was sind unsere nächsten
You said
Schritte?
I'd have to do some favors in Val-Royeaux if we want to make the Duparacats lords.
The Countess Dion is our first step. Her lover, a mage from the White Spire, is missing. Bring her news of him and she'll be very amenable to sponsoring the Duparacats as lords.
Okay.
Any news on the House of Repose, Inquisitor?
What's the next favor we need to get these Duparacats a lordship?
The Countess Dion is our first step. Her lover, a mage
Also
from
geht
the
zum
White
Herrsch
Spire.
finden einen Bögen für die Buckets. Okay. Ach komm, nehme ich mal den Weg. Scheint mir der richtige zu sein. Dann muss ich das hier noch abholen. Leute.
I have something for you, Commander. The soldiers the Herald rescued from the Fallermire arrived an hour ago.
Nice.
Thank the Maker. We need good news.
Die Duparacats in den Adelsrang zu erheben, ist der Schlüssel, um die Mordpläne gegen Josephine zu verhindern.
To work?
So, und dann Rettung der Spionin. Wenn ich mich richtig erinnere, ja, ging das nur 13 Minuten. Aber das ist ja eh egal, wie lange das geht. Geht wahrscheinlich eh erst in 22 Minuten. Gleich abholen. So.
Any news on the House of Repose, Inquisitor?
Nein.
Let's speak later.
Goodbye.
Dann ein Urteil über den Bürgermeister wahrscheinlich.
Mayor Gregory Dedrick of Crestwood is present for betraying his own constituents. He confesses that, 10 years ago, he flooded Old Crestwood to kill refugees and villagers touched by the Blight. The mayor claims it was to spare the rest of Crestwood, but we only have his word.
Lass ihn sich erklären.
If the mayor has anything to say in his defense, let him speak.
There's no cure for the blight. But I couldn't convince anyone to leave a sick child or husband behind.
So you herded the infected into one place and flooded Old Crestwood. Were no innocents caught in the waters?
Nearly everyone in the village had the blight. I swear it. Have mercy. I couldn't tell the survivors I'd drowned their own families to save them. I couldn't.
Ich verdiene den sauren Tod. Der soll ihn einkriegen. Ja, die Frage ist, verdient ein Mörder den Tod? Das war's. Nee, nicht mein Problem.
You committed murder on Ferelden's soil. Let them deal with your punishment. Send him to Denerim. He can live the rest of his life behind their bars.
In prison? Maker. I should have drowned with them.
Ja, genau das. Dachte ich eben auch. Mit dem Schiff zusammen untergehen. So. Volk hat was Neues.
It's looking good. Not good enough, but good.
Dollars? Hast du noch eine
Sleep
Cutscene?
well.
I've never done anything like that before. Do you regularly talk to people in dreams?
No. Consider that one more rule you have effortlessly broken in your rise to power. I had no idea that the anchor would allow you to dream with such focus. It is truly remarkable. But I am reasonably certain we are awake now. And if you wish to discuss anything, I would enjoy talking.
I need to know more about Corypheus.
We spoke of this on our travels to Skyhawk. What more can I tell you? Cassandra and Varric seem more familiar with their adversary.
Oh, I'll take advice from just about anyone right now.
I'm flattered. I claim no secret wisdom, but I will guess as best I can.
Okay.
We'll talk later.
Goodbye.
Ah, jetzt hat er eine Cutscene.
Something wrong with your tea?
It is tea. I detest this stuff. But this morning, I need to shake the dreams from my mind. I may also need a favor.
Okay.
You just have to ask.
One of my oldest friends has been captured by mages, forced into slavery. I heard the cry for help as I slept.
I'd be happy to help. What did these mages use to capture your friend? Blood magic?
A summoning circle, I would imagine.
I'm sorry?
My friend is a spirit of wisdom. Unlike the spirits clamoring to enter our world through the rifts, it was dwelling quite happily in the Fade. It was summoned against its will, and wants my help to gain its freedom and return to the Fade.
Okay.
I thought spirits wanted to find their way into this world.
Some do, certainly. Just as many Orlesian peasants wish they could journey to exotic Rivain. But not everyone wants to go to Rivain. My friend is an explorer, seeking lost wisdom and reflecting it. It would happily discuss philosophy with you, but it had no wish to come here physically.
Warum?
Do you have any idea what the mages want with your friend?
No. It knows a great deal of lore and history, but a mage could learn that simply by speaking to it in the Fade. It is possible that they seek information it does not wish to give, and intend to torture it.
All right, Solus. Any friend of yours, apparently.
Thank you. I got a sense of my friend's location before I awoke. I'll mark it on our map.
Okay. Whoa. Okay.
Lethalan.
We'll talk later.
Goodbye.
Film soll gestern in erhabenen Ebenen. Die haben, die erhabenen Ebenen habe ich noch nicht freigeschaltet. Das wäre wieder ein neues Gebiet. Ich habe nicht so gern hunderte Gebiete offen.
The Inquisitor's work is never done, I see.
I should go.
As you wish.
Okay. Ja, nichts Neues. Fiona, hast du was Neues?
I heard of your verdict on Alexius, Inquisitor. After what he did, I would have seen the man hanged. Rotting in a dungeon will have to do.
Manchmal ist der Tod einfach zu gut für jemanden.
I trust everything is well with the mages.
Most are pleased with the Alliance, even if we wonder what will happen next.
I'll leave you to it.
Oh. Okay. Oh, mit Vivian habe ich schon lange nicht mehr geredet.
Yes?
Oh. Ja, aber jetzt langsam alle ihr eigenes kleines Reich.
A request has been made of you, Inquisitor. Here it is.
Okay.
As you were.
Yes,
Nice.
Inquisitor.
Dann Forschung abgeben. Suchen. Was mit den... Ja. Liliane, hast du noch irgendwas
Your
Neues?
open support for the mages likely earned you enemies. Our agents will monitor the situation. If the most opposed can be identified, we may still turn this to our advantage.
Okay.
You're always looking for some way to benefit, aren't you?
It's what I'm here for. Regardless, I applaud you for the courage to stand up for the mages.
The Divine's death hit you hard. How have you been feeling?
Oh, you are referring to my outburst in Haven. I am much better now. She was a good friend, and it will take time to get used to her absence. But thank you for asking. It is appreciated.
I'll leave you to your work.
Schick. Liliane. Wer bist du?
Oh, Inquisitor, greetings. I was recently appointed by Sister Liliana to
Ah.
keep her books in order. I'm so pleased to be here, helping out in my small way. Well, I should get back to work.
Dann willkommen. Sollte ich mal rausgehen, gucken, ob die noch irgendwas mit mir zu besprechen haben.